Hello everyone! Today I wanted to play some Animal Crossing because today's special because today marks 1 year of me making YouTube videos, which is really exciting. It's been so much fun. I've had so much happen this year, so I definitely haven't made as much content as I would have liked. But the times that I have been able to have been really fun and have made me a happy girl. I definitely wish I want to do more, and I'm excited to do more. Obviously, this year, for those of you who know me actually, has been a rough year. Lots been going on. But we're getting through it. And, yeah, making YouTube content's been a lot of fun. We used to be able to do little game nights, and that was really fun. But getting everybody together and then, like, just it can be tricky to like plan things like that, so being able to make little content and to share games with you guys has been really fun. A few new people have joined in, which has been fun. It's been so good. Like, it's exciting when like I go into work and then I get stopped in the break room and somebody's like, I watched Mouthwashing and I hate Jimmy's the worst, or like being able to talk about stuff like that. It's so fun. And then reading comments, even though I'm shy and don't always reply, it's been so much fun. That's part of the reason why I got into it, which I can like get into my lore with my YouTube history, because this is not my first YouTube channel. But when I first started this channel, I think I've said it before, but like my goal is just to be able to like share games with people and have fun. And so I've been doing that and I love it. It's been so much fun. So today I figured, because I originally was like, I'm going to do cozy games because cozy games are my favorite. So I was originally going to do cozy game content. The problem is, a lot of the times when I play cozy games, I hyperfixate and I really go in. And so I just haven't really, I've tried to make cozy game content without much luck. Who knows, maybe there will be a game that I can play at some point, but for now I have not been able to make much. But I thought today, since it's been a year of YouTube videos, we could celebrate by me showing you my Animal Crossing Island. We can go over the lore of my villagers, and just have a little fun time. Maybe celebrate with some cake after. So first we've got Marina. Marina is one of my first villagers from Animal Crossing Wild World. So yeah, Animal Crossing Wild World was my first Animal Crossing game. I saw the weird commercials. If you know, you know.
Looks like the boys are back for another visit.
That's the third time this week.
Welcome to Animal Crossing Wild World.
And I saw them and I told my dad and my stepmom, I need that game. And so my stepmom, I think it came out like the day before my birthday, and so my stepmom like waited in line at GameStop and got it for me. And I was hooked. I was obsessed, and I played every Animal Crossing game. And so Marina was one of my villagers in Wild World. So when I got to this, I always wished I could get her again, like throughout my whole childhood. And so being able to villager hunt in this game has been pretty sick. But anyways, this is my little beachfront tea party. It's very cute. We got our Karopi snack, our pom-pom pudding, froggy chair, classic. Lots of cute little things. The mom's birthday cake. Foreshadowing, perhaps. Over here I've just got like a little foresty area. There's a little heart crystal back there. It's so cute. Yeah, my island's pretty fairy core, which I love. And my fruit is peaches. I have the foreign fruit elsewhere, but I have a little garden here. And we'll go back to the little island later. This is my little airport waiting area. And then the beach, there's not much going on the beach, but this is my little shopping district. There's Flick. Oh, he catching. Oh my lord, look at that technique. So yeah, this is meant to be like my little shopping district. So like this down here, it's kind of inspired by like at the mall, there's usually like little vending machine areas with like couches you can sit and relax, but it's also kind of a little cafe vibe. I just thought it would go cute, be nice with the rest, and I wanted an excuse to use a cinema roll because who doesn't love cinema roll? He's the cutest little guy. I love all the Sanrio stuff. So, and then I've also got this little like plaza area, even though the like town hall's over that way, but just a cute little plaza area for the shopping area. And then of course all the stuff outside the museum. Yeah, I don't know where Punchy is, but this is Punchy's house. So Punchy was my first Animal Crossing best friend. He was one of the first villagers I had in Wild World when I was a kid, and he was my bestie. I loved doing everything with Punchy. Punchy was my boy. When he moved away, eventually, heartbreak. Childhood heartbreak. And when I got this game, I got my first ever Nook Miles ticket, so I was like able to go look at an island for the first time. Oh, I think I see someone with a flea. And the very first island I got, it was Punchy. So I've had Punchy pretty much from the get-go in this game, which has been very exciting, so I'm very happy for that. Just a little picnic area. Mitzi, why are we crying? Yeah, there's lots of cutesy stuff. Gotta have the froggy chair. Gotta have it. And then Lily lives here. So Lily, oh, she's in her house. Let's go talk to her. She's gonna be upset because I haven't played. And so she's gonna be like, it's been months. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, Queen. I know. Her house is so cute. I love the wallpaper. She's also got, this is her Christmas gift from me. The little doggy. There she is. She's snoozing. Oh no. Look at her with her little glasses. You didn't say anything weird in your sleep. Oh, poor girl. But she is so cute. So, my story behind Lily, why I wanted her as a villager, why I villager hunted for her, it was because I had an old coworker named Stephanie. And she and I were talking, and she showed me this little, like, claymation video, and I thought it was a frog, but it wasn't a frog. So I just started sending her frog pics, and she was like, why are you sending me frog pics? And I was like, because you showed me the claymation frog, and you were sending me all these videos of this claymation frog, and she was like, it's not a frog, but then that just became our thing. And then since we had frogs were our, like, little inside bit together, I showed her the Animal Crossing frogs, and I was like, alright, Steph, which one's you, which one's me? And she immediately looks at Lily and goes, oh, well, that's obviously you. And I, like, that's still to this day one of the best compliments I've ever received. So she was Henry, we decided, if you're curious. But yeah, so I always liked Lily. She was always like the cutest frog in my eyes. But then after that I was like, I can never, I have to take her. Ione, I'm sorry to say, I just got her because she's cute and a little galaxy squirrel. I really like Sally. Sally was one of my favorite squirrels too, but I'm sorry, girl. I hate to be the bad news bearer, but you have fleas. Daisy has fleas, lol. But yeah, she's glow-in-the-dark galaxy squirrel, like how cute. So I love Ione. This is just like a little garden area. I wanted to be a cool person that did the all the waterscaping. I'm not like super talented at it, but I just was like, I'll do a few little guys and do a little enchanted forest vibe area over here. And then this is Marina's house, which I should show you guys down this way before we continue. Weeds embarrassing. I picked them yesterday, but the ones up there are there permanently, so those ones don't count. But over here I've got my little mermaid cove from Mermaids to Visit, because I really like the mermaid furniture, and I was like, where could I put it, or what could I put up here? And I was like, I'll make a little mermaid cove for the mermaids to sit, because I thought that was a cute little idea. But over here we have the spooky corner, because I had, oh, who's over here? Hello? Oh, Diana. Hi, Diana. Oh, it's been a while. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm being outed. My villagers are outing me for neglect. I'm sorry. But this is my little spooky corner. And this is where I keep my fruit. So if I want fruit, then I just pick up weeds or flowers and then drop it. But yeah. Oh, and of course Shino's back here. Hey, Queen. Shino, I also just picked because she was cute. And spooky. Her birthday's Halloween. What should I do tonight? Well, it looks like you've got plans. I don't want to interrupt you with your skeleton. Oh, you can't see his little arms. Can I see him? There we go. Yeah. Spooky. Diana, the lore behind her, because Shino and Ione are both just, they were new villagers. I thought they were cute and I wanted them, so I got them. That's the tea. If I didn't have them, I probably would have Chow, probably. I really like Chow. He's so cute. Or Chester. I love Chester. I love pandas, so. And here we have the park. I'm not really doing the most thoughtful narration, I apologize, but this is Ione's house, and since she likes blue, and she's blue, put some blue stuff for her. And then Diana's house. I honestly had no idea what to put in her yard, and I still to this day have no idea, so her yard's kind of boring. But Diana was one of my besties in New Leaf, so I had to get her again, because she's so cute. And my lore is that she runs this cafe, because she's a businesswoman. So she's got this little water view cafe because she's a bougie girl. She's not just gonna run a cafe for nothing. She wants it to be bougie. And her business partner is Bam, because Bam lives over here, and Bam is also my bestie. So lore about Bam, he also was in New Leaf for me. And Bam, he was my best friend. Like, I at first wasn't super sure about him. He moved in right next to my house, and I was a little annoyed because I was like, I have waterfront property. Like, I was gonna build a garden over there, and then you moved your little house in. But then my birthday came around, and I didn't even realize that he was my best friend in the game, but it made sense because he was always outside my house because we lived next to each other. So then he threw me a birthday party, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love him. And so then he and I were besties in New Leaf. So I had to bring him back. And then back here I have my little fairy village. It's very cute. Very girl boss. You know, we gotta do some fairy little village if we're doing a fairy core island. And here we have Etoile, my favorite of the Sanrio villagers. They really did some of the Sanrio characters dirty. Oh, she working. We got Kiki and Lala. But Etoile is absolutely my favorite with her little confetti sheep. Oh, she's so good. It's been 6 months. I'm sorry, Etoile. She's so cute. Oh, I love her. And I love the Twin Stars furniture in this. And in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. The Twin Stars have the best area. Hands down. I really like Wish Me Mel's like map. The little like gardeny area. But the Cloud Islands. So cute. So up here we have our theme park because Etoile is also a businesswoman. She's a little entrepreneur. But she's more like Diana's more self-made. Like, she started her restaurant business. She went into business with Etoile is a Nepo baby. She's a Sanrio Nepo baby. So she had some money to put this all together. But this is her theme park. And I just thought it was cute. And since she's Twin Stars theme, I wanted to put in some of the moon and the moon and stars. And over here, I've got my ruins. Again, I just wanted to like do some more stuff. We'll get a better view of it down there, but with the waterscaping. And then over here, I've got a cafe. And this was before Brewster was in the game. I wanted to have a little cafe because I was sad because Brewster's one of the best boys. So I made him a little Brewbucks. But now we have him in the museum, so everything is good again. And then here's my ruins again. Very cute. Very girl boss. Over here, we have another really important character. I had this character in Animal Crossing Population Growing, the original Animal Crossing, if you will. And she's also my cat's namesake, because Mitzi is my cat in real life. She's gonna be really sad. I'm sorry, Mitzi. Mitzi. Which, it's funny because my cat, Mitzi, in real life is opposite color scheme of hers. She's orange and white, which is opposite on the color wheel. And my cat in real life is insane. And this Mitzi is a normal villager type. But, so I had to get my cat's namesake. Of all the fits, Mitzi has some of the most ridiculous fits in this game. Of all my villagers. So I was expecting her to be wearing something a little more chaotic, but... anywho, up here, I've got a little waterfront spa area. So we've got a little relaxation station, some fountains, very cute. Basket with towels, little tents for beachfront camping, very cute. We love it. We live it, we laugh it, we love it. I don't want a weed there. Thank you. I know some people aesthetically place weeds, but I don't have the patience for that. I'm not that cool. Anywho, down here we have my gyroid garden because I collected all of the gyroids. I'm gonna display them all. So this is what all of them look like and sound like. I don't know who my favorite one is. I like them a lot. I never was a gyroid kid, but I think it was in City Folk that you could collect them all and give them to Brewster. And he would hold on to them. And it's not like he, like, checked, but I think this one's my favorite. This little guy right here. Him. He's so good. But yeah, so I would collect them just for him to keep, but... Now they're for me to enjoy, and the public. Next business owner is not home, but we got Cranston. Cranston runs a little beach club. And it's pretty cute, I think. Beachfront property, businessman. So the flowers in front of his house actually hold history. So Cranston was one of the first villagers when I got this game to move into my island. And Cranston and I became best buds pretty quickly. Because he would come, and I built my little moat around my island, around my house, pretty early on, I think. Or if anything, it might not have been like a full island, but I definitely had a bridge to my house there. And Cranston would come all the way up there. This is where his house has been the whole time. He would walk all the way over across 2 bridges and walk his little butt over to my house and water those red hyacinths every day, and then sit and like munch on lollipops in my garden. And so then when I started to get more hybrid flowers, I was like, well, I have to give these to Cranston. It's the law. So then Cranston was the lucky boy to get those items from me. Mitzi's crying. Real Mitzi. The next and final area outside is this middle section of the map. So I have my little lavender garden. A lot of people, I saw some cool builds. I really didn't know what to do for it, but I thought it was a cool idea, so I made it, like, I was like, kind of like a farmer's market vibe, but the lavender field. I used to just have all the crops growing. I think eventually I might, there's Punchy. Eventually I might do like a little pumpkin patch back here, but I don't know, I haven't thought too deeply. We meet again, ooh. Cool enough to do anything. What do you think? I'm ready to eat. Okay. You are eating a donut, my guy. Focus on that. Oh, he was into it. Alright. I have my well and my rocks. Shino lives over here, and we've got a little, this is like the little section I don't know what to do with, but Shino's got like a little zen garden area out back, which matches the interior of her house. Which I put this here before, like, at the beginning of the game, like before Shino was even in the game. And so then when I got Shino, I was like, I'll put her house here. That tracks. 'Cause yeah, so cute. Such a cute little area, right? And then yeah, this is just me being like, I don't know how to waterscape. Let's do a waterfall wall. That seems cool. So, bam, that's all the outdoor stuff. Now I can show you inside my house. Oh yeah, Cranston, I never finished. So, when I was deciding what villagers I wanted, I had to kick a villager out, but the villager I needed to kick out was my most recent villager. And this was before Happy Home Designer, so I was like, well, if I kick Cranston out and get Cranston again, I can get his original house. Because he was still in a starter house, because he was one of, like, the first villagers to move in. So I was like, I guess I have to kick Cranston out, so that way I can kick out this other person. Because if you don't know, you can't kick out the villager who moved in most recently. And so the villager that I wanted to leave was the villager that was most recently added to my town. So I couldn't kick him out, so I had to kick someone else out first. So I was like, okay, I'll kick Cranston out. Then I can go villager hunting and find, like, whatever villager I want to get. And then I can kick out the other villager after that, and then get Cranston again at whatever point. But while I was in the process of trying to get Cranston out, he sent me a letter with his picture twice. I was heartbroken. I was like, oh my gosh, we're besties for real. How am I ever going to, like, get over this? But I got him back, and we're besties again, and it's fine. But, oh, that was heartbreaking. But yeah, this is my house. I have a little, like, cute fairy core garden thing going on. I just threw a bunch of cute stuff down. I didn't really, like, have a rhyme or reason. I just was like, vibes. But, yeah, and then inside, we've got the mermaid furniture, because it's my favorite, and it's the best color scheme. And also, look how cool it is with the little bubbles. But yeah, I like the mermaid furniture, all the little, like, cool bottles and trinkets. That's what I've been collecting at, like, Ren Fair. It's cool bottles with potion-looking things in it. And then we'll just go around and show off. Over here I've got my little garden room. I had to get the froggy chairs. I was so hyped that they made it an option to have a pink froggy chair. You might be able to hear Mitzi. She is in my lap now, so she's been yelling this whole time. If you yell, you're gonna be in the microphone, Mitzi. They're gonna hear you. Okay. You're a part of this too, Mitz. Yeah, you're very cute. Earlier today, Mitzi climbed in my lap, drooled all over me, and then was like, ew, gross, your legs are wet, and then got, like, disgusted and left. And I was like, bro, you did this. But, anywho, this is the cute room. This is probably the most boring one. I just was like, yeah, the cute furniture is a good set, and I wanted to do a room with one of the newer furniture sets. I always liked the lovely furniture as a kid, so I thought this one would be cool. This room, again, I really like the wallpaper, so I wanted an excuse to use it. It's the little City Rain one. I love it. It's so cool. And I just wanted a cool little kitchen, so that's what I got. Got the little cat food in the corner, little table. Upstairs, I've got my Zodiac room, which has everyone's photo. So, and then I have them grouped by their Zodiac sign, and then I have the Zodiac furnitures for them all in the corners. So, over here, we've got the water signs, which I also used to have Rosie. I do really like Rosie. Rosie was one of my besties in City Folk. And of course the tarot, since we got the Zodiac already. Then over here we've got our Libras. Are they all Libra? I know Cranston and I think Mitzi are both Libras, but I don't remember what Lily's sign is, but Lily might be Gemini. But anywho, this corner, we got those three. We got Rover's picture also, of course. Then over here we've got the Capricorn, the Taurus, the Earth corner, and also the Twin Stars furniture, because again I like it, and I thought if I'm gonna do the Zodiac furniture, that would be a good set to do with it. And then lastly we've got the Fire Sign corner, which is just Punchy. No one else. Punchy and me. So this is my like girl boss bedroom basement. Which I really like the Baroque furniture. I made it all pink. We've got the cake. We've got the little craft corner. We've got the ring light, the camera, the plants, all the bed stuff for the cat. And then, of course, that's Mitzi, real life Mitzi in the corner. And all the cat things. Litter box, peach chair, tea set, little gamer setup. So yeah, that's my whole island. So from here, I thought it would be fun because something that I really enjoy. Well, one, I try to make videos that are content that I enjoy. So I want to make this video, not just this, because as fun as it is showing off my Animal Crossing town, I want to do something else, a little extra special to celebrate. And I thought that would be fun to celebrate by doing something not in a game. One of my favorite hobbies, one of the things I find super fun, is baking. And so I thought it might be fun to bake a little cake. So I think I'm gonna try and make the cake look like this cake here, the mom's cake. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do the cake that I want to bake. This is my own recipe that I have, which I'm gonna not follow exactly, but it's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, so I figured this would be a good time to talk about my old YouTube stuff, because I've mentioned that I had other channels before this one, so I thought it would be fun to get into my YouTube run. So first we need 1 3/4 cup of flour, which I have another thing of flour. This is like almost empty. You go, please. It's fine. I'm a professional baker. My very first ever YouTube channel I did with a friend in like elementary school. She and I met at the park and we were besties. We made a YouTube channel. We did like 2 or 3 little like sketches or like dances. I know we did like Beyonce's Single Ladies. And like pretty much all that was us. Just like talking to each other, like making fake accounts and commenting to each other to make each other feel better about it, but no one watched us, and I'm pretty sure she deleted it, which is good in my opinion. We also need 1 3/4 cup of sugar, which I'm mixing all the dry ingredients first. The oven is preheating to 350. And then I had another friend that I also made a YouTube channel with at some point, and she and I we wanted to make sketch comedy, and we had these like puppets with like a shark character and like a seahorse character and like a walrus character. We were gonna do like ocean themed ones, but we never did. So most of that was just us being like, we're gonna vlog at some point, and then like doing little vlogs and then not really following through with any of that. So that's 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. I'm gonna use the 1/4 and just do it 3 times because it's bigger. I should really just like I know how to bake, right? And I should
do things that I was taught. But anyways, I would use her like webcam to film videos because there's a YouTuber, which I'm gonna have to double check that I'm not subscribed to her because I don't want anyone harassing her. But there was a YouTuber that I really liked. I found her because she played Harvest Moon games, and I watched her and her now ex-husband play Harvest Moon games together. So baking soda and baking powder and salt. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So let's see, 2 of baking soda. Let's start there. And she would just use a little camcorder and film her TV and play Harvest Moon games and like other games. And I was really involved in like her YouTube community. Like she would respond to a lot of the people that commented to her. And so I would talk to her, and she actually helped me with one of my projects at some point. I had to do like a job project, and I like asked her about her job, and so she was like one of the people I interviewed for that, which was really cool of her. She was just like a stranger on the internet helping me with the school project. Stranger danger who. But anyway, and so I made, with my friend's camera, I would record myself playing like Crash Bandicoot and Rugrats. So those were the games I had. Okay, now I'm gonna mix the dry ingredients. So we're gonna do that. Ta-da! I use my KitchenAid mixer, so hopefully I got everything pretty good. But now we can start with the cold or wet ingredients. There we go. No. And then next we have 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. But so my friend would borrow her. I would borrow her camera and record myself playing video games, and that was a lot of fun. But I also had a secret YouTube channel that I didn't talk about, that I also started in like elementary school, that I followed through. I did both of these. I did gameplay stuff, because at some point my older sister got me a capture card. So at some point I had slightly better quality gameplay videos. I had a Dazzle, which was like the one to use back then. And then we're doing 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. But then I also would use Windows Movie Maker to make Pearl shipping videos, which you don't know what those are. Basically, when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, people would make edgy like AMVs about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, specifically with Ash and Dawn. And so I would make those. They were very cringe. To this day, that is like the biggest YouTube channel I've ever made and like done, which is insane. I had friends from all over, and it was like a couple hundred subs, and I would just like use it as like a diary basically, and I would like put my little life situations, and I would put me as Dawn, and then like my friends as all the other characters, and like make these little AMVs where you put like the subtitles of like what's going on, and you just take screenshots from the anime. And then put edgy music. So I'm sure it was like 303. I listened to a lot of like Korn and Limp Bizkit. I also had like a Beatles CD, Gorillaz. Yeah, so it was very cringe, but I made a lot of internet friends through it. Okay, next we've got a cup of buttermilk. So I made my own buttermilk. I don't know if it's a full cup though. So I have oat milk to sub in, which is like kind of silly, but I might have a full cup, but I made my own butter, and so I got buttermilk from that. I should probably not be doing this over that, but I might actually have like close to a full cup of buttermilk. So we'll use the buttermilk I made, and then we'll mix in some oat milk to fill her out. And then I think that I should mix it now. So the only ingredient left is a cup of hot water, or if you want it to be like an espresso cake, you can mix in a cup of coffee, but I'm too lazy. So So we're gonna just do a cup of hot water. So we're gonna mix this and I'm gonna pour the water. And I also need to get the pans ready because it's gonna have to be ready to pour in. Amazing. So yeah, with my gaming channel, I made more direct friends because I showed my face on that channel and like did like video chatting and like made a bunch of friends. Which is not anything I condone, by the way, because oh my gosh, I should not have been talking with strangers on the internet that were much older than me. Yeah, I made just like silly goofy little videos. We'd like play The Sims or like Minecraft all together, and it was a lot of fun, which I have this letter here that I wrote to myself at 12 and a half, talking about my old YouTube that I'm gonna read to you in a minute. But, there's the oven preheating. But yeah, and so I made my little Pearl shipping videos and my little gameplay channel. At the same time, no one knew about my Pearl shipping videos as far as I know. Although I'm sure people did because I thought no one knew about my gaming channel, and my stepmom eventually like lore dropped to me that she had watched all of my videos, and I was like, so I don't know. Probably somebody knew about them that I didn't know knew, but as far as I attempted, I kept it pretty secret from my friends at least. And then as I got older and like got into middle school, I was like, this is too cringe, I have to stop, so I deleted the channel, and I haven't been able to find any trace of that one. My gameplay channel, however, I still have access to, but most of the videos I took down when I was like getting into middle school because I was also embarrassed. I'm just gonna set that there because we'll use that, but I just scrape the sides of the pan to make sure. And then it's a cup of water, so I'm gonna mix a cup of water. No, leave it to me to spill almost boiling water on myself. And the batter's really running, but that's normal. It's a thin batter, but it's a really good cake. Start pouring this into these bad boys. But yeah, I always thought about making other YouTube channels. I think I tried a few times here and there, but I never like have anything that stuck. I just was too shy. I've been thinking about making a YouTube channel for a while, hence this one. But I was originally gonna do, like cozy games, because that's like what I originally found a really good community in, was like playing fun cozy games and like talking with people about cozy games like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley. The community around that for a while was really, really fun to watch. So I thought it would be fun to just like get involved in like the gaming community and make internet friends or force my friends to like the games that I like. And it's been so fun. I like wish I had more free time and could do it more than I have been doing, but life's also just been crazy. Now that it's all in the pan, spread relatively evenly, we are gonna put it in the oven for 23 to 26 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna bake those. We'll pull them out and then they have to cool, but then once they cool, we'll decorate. And then I can share this. Okay, before we forget, I want to read my little goofy letter because it's so silly. Well, I don't have to read the whole thing, but in it, because a lot of my friends from my YouTube channel that I was like doing gameplay stuff on were from the UK. And so that's funny. I also, one of them was my like internet, like my RuneScape boyfriend. So I was like, are you dating? Did you ever get back together with, I don't know what to call him. We'll call him Barry, like Pokemon. Did you ever get back together with Barry? Do you have a car? What happened to the cat? Don't know what that is about. He asked you out. I bet you said no. Did he go emo or goth after that? Because I was like trying to be a cool alt kid, even in elementary school. I was like 12 or like 13 for this. I call him a loser. really, he would know what to say. Sadly, I have to write this the day he broke up with me. The blimey little bastard he is. Rebecca said he probably only liked me for my body. She might be correct, because if you read his channel, then it said I could never get laid. I know what you're thinking. Just like so chaotic. What a letter. Also, Mitzi reveal, for those of you who don't know what my cat looks like. Mitzi. She's like, what are you doing with all this stuff? Can you look up? No. Thank you. So I've got my cakes. They are ready. I've been mixing up frosting to decorate with, but we're gonna let them cool for a bit, then I'll transfer them onto just being on the rack. And then we'll go from there. Time to decorate. So, I'm just gonna put a little dollop of frosting here. And then we want this to be as flat as possible, so we're just gonna do that. And it's not perfect, but it'll be good enough for today. And then we're just gonna go ahead and this is a crumb coat for a reason. It's gonna take all the crumbs, so it does not have to look perfect. But it just needs to coat what we can. Perfect, that'll do. And then this way. And this one, I'm not gonna bother with cutting the top off. We'll just decorate it like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna chill this and then we'll do the final blower after I do that. It's been chilling for a little bit. So now we're gonna do the final coat, which it's mostly for the sides that it needs to look nicer. The top looks decent. This might be like about as good as I'm gonna be able to do. I'm not a professional, and obviously if I had like chilled it longer and made it look nicer in that regard, it would have been probably a little better, but that's okay. That's okay. I'd say we're sitting pretty. So now we've got the sides and the top to do. So for the sides, I just did 4 different colors that I had, so it's not 100% lore accurate. I apologize. But we're just gonna do the little dots. Again, not a professional, just a girl with some Ziploc bags, but we're doing it.
I've never felt like submit to the level. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever.
Not perfect, but we did our best. Try and get some of the nicer looking ones to face the camera. Alright, last but not least, we have the top. So first, got the black for the eyes, nose, and mouth. So let's start there. And the mouth. And the pink is for the whiskers. And the ears. Yay! So cute. There she is. The cake. We did it. And then I don't know that I'm gonna do a taste test right now of me cutting into this cake as much as I should. I think I'm gonna bring it into work so everybody can enjoy it. Especially because I have the bowl with the cake leftovers. So I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna bring this into work, I think. So you guys will probably see this at work today. Depending on when you guys work, but yeah, thanks for watching me bake this cake. Very cute. Yay.